on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Set for a good one here in the AFC South. Glad you're on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this always the division of opportunity. Can you get everything right and make a run here? Each team has had its little moment, and as we sit here in 2024, one more time, this is a division with a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, what's so cool about this division, Mike, is it seems like it's changed hands year in and year out, especially here as of late. The surprise teams over seasons have been from the AFC South. A lot of that's been they haven't been the strongest. They're all trying to figure out their long-term quarterback play. But when you talk about optimism and hope, but around the city, these teams in the AFC South, they all think this is our year.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Titans coming out with their quarterback, Will Levis. Good performance last year. Taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through and the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
The motion. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be stopped on that one.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. The tight end flow is in motion. On first down, Levis. Conquo. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's third down and a few inches. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get it himself.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. From the gun, it's Levis. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Levis. That one, taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
We throw around so loosely these days, Mike, the idea of being a physical freak, right? This quarterback position, the arm talent, the ridiculous blend of size and speed, the ability to make plays with your feet and extend. All of these things come to mind when we look at this guy. Now, going forward, how does he strike that balance between being the game changer and that aggressive athlete with the ball in his hand, way to stay on the field and be able to develop? Make no mistake about it, though. The energy in this stadium is palpable, and he's the biggest reason why. I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little in, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Levis to throw. Open man, he's got Boyd. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
Hopkins, Levis to throw it here on first down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Hopkins sent it on 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Hopkins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long. Levis to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Josh Downs set to return for the Colts. Turn forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Levis. Got a man left side. It's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now, Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter, loss of yards. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable 3rd down coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Levis. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And the Titans are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Titans out to the early lead. City after this. Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Folk now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 13-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Richardson. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled 1st half continues. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got his man, that's down. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Catch made, that's Pittman. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. Second down throw for Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have a Colts first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting.
To the goal line and in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That one knocked away. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down for Tennessee.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Levis to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Levis with a give to Spears. They'll get him down behind the line, but the penalty flag comes in late. Looked like a lot of face mask on that one. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. On the bootleg, it's Levis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So on 4th down, the veteran Nick Folk will try it for Tennessee. This, about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Titans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Josh Downs now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Toward the sideline, taken in by Pittman. 11 yards for number 11, and a 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Richardson going to look to throw. To the left side and taken in by. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Richardson operating from the pistol. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson to throw. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Off he goes. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Third and 6. Throwing, Richardson. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Richardson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd and a yard. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
You try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Second and goal. Now Richardson. He puts it up, and it's caught. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown, but this one's going to need very close scrutiny. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Colts move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Tajay Spears. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now give to Spear, running right. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44, and a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. In middle, and he's got Ridley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee. From the gun, it's Levis. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. That is caught. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
One more time with Spears. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd, things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold onto that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second down throw for Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Richardson to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Throwing is Richardson. Over the top. He's got it. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown. But this one's going to need very close scrutiny. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Colts are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Spears now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll run. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Throwing is Levis. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee. Here's Levis to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Levis. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for first and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's second and goal. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Now Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Throwing here on third and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. Now this looks like a design run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big two-point conversion now coming for the Titans. On the read, he's going to try and run with it. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Throwing, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Richardson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll run here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. To throw, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on fourth and short, this coach has a decision.
The Colts about set to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They go play action with Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st down, Levis. He keeps it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Holler. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run here. It's Pollard. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. tight end going in motion here. Throwing on second down, Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.